I think I need to get a new phone and take it back to get it fixed. Because it ain't working on these live streams. Sorry guys, I'm back. Anyways, live stream cut out. I couldn't go back into it. So if there's anybody out on the other stream still, tell them to come over here. What's up? Yeah, you like my Elvis haircut? Yeah. He needs to call me. You need to tell him that. Tell him to call me after the feed's over. Right? Yeah, I said that. As soon as it did that, Warwick, I said it. Are you serious, Wolfman? Good stuff right here. I like the Dr. Pepper a little bit better sometimes. Alright, so let's get some questions started here. So, I was on the phone earlier when you called, Kyle. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, wow. Talk about a small world there, dude. Oh, you good, Ward. You good, man. You good. Hey, you drinking one of them Aussie beers? I know how you Aussies like to dang drink throughout the day at work. It might be something to do with Sprint. The reason why my dang live feeds keep cutting out on me. I might need to go to Verizon. Okay. Well, you have a good day, mate. Was that close enough to an Aussie for you there, mate? What, Courtney? What? Wait, no. Yes, dear, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? Please tell me. It's funny that I got my fiance and she's watching my dang live feeds too. Sometimes y'all can hear her talking in the background. So it'll do? So is that like, that'll do, donkey, that'll do? So should I go like, crikey? Crikey, mate. Well, there's your answer there, Kyle. What's going on, Jason? You're a little late to the party. Oh, that's a good one. Chippendale dancer. Hell no. Good time for bed. You little camper, you ain't gonna park there. I thought you already left for Iowa, Jason. Uh-oh, I think I need to go home. Embarrassed the heck out of Courtney on live on YouTube dancing on her. Had to break out the Speedo. Hey, don't pick on my haircut. I told the hairstylist, do whatever you want. You know? I think it looks kind of hilariously funny, but hey, I'm trying to bring the John Travolta back. Wow, the live feed is actually hilariously funny tonight. So, I guess I'm gonna have to do a Shawn Michaels impression or something. Mike Smith. Marvin Gaye playing in the background. Marvin Gaye, my bad. I'm just your boy toy. Oh, Lordy. I want to get myself in trouble. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Alright, so is there any more questions that you guys got for me out there tonight? Well, the most difficult load that I've had to secure so far would be a oversized load of John Deere. It was a cultivator that was 11 foot 11 inches wide, I think, or 11 foot one. It was 11 foot wide, I know that. That's what the permit said that I was able to haul, so I'm guessing it was 11 wide. Because I know the trailer's 8.5 foot wide, and it stuck out about 1.5 foot on each side. Well, the reason why it was difficult to secure is because you had to put a chain pulling you had to put front and rear movement chains on, securement on it, and anything John Deere you can't hook to the green paint. So it was a little difficult to figure out how to secure. I've actually got a video on how I secured it on my channel actually as well. I say the second most difficult load that I've hauled so far was hang on a second here. There you go. I covered it up. I'd say the second most difficult load that I've ever done was a load of asphalt in little tubs, because it was supposed to be torqued and strapped. And if you walked on it, you were falling through the pallets. You know, so it was a real difficult load to do. I mean, I did it, secured it, got it tarped, and delivered it. They didn't say nothing to me, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm good then. But, I mean, a lot of the loads that you get are pretty much self-explanatory, some of them. Wolfman, you can have all that. I will not haul wait, which ones are you talking about? The long slinkies that you see that they got in the load securement building down there? Because I've hauled the suicide slinkies before, and those are the biggest ones that I've hauled. What we call a slinky, for those of you that don't know, it is a steel wire coil. You guys will see them on trucks. They're eye to the side, and we'll haul, you know, sometimes we'll have them from front to back on the trailers, depending on how light they are. They're an easy load to do as long as you know what you're doing. Those loads are a little bit on the hairy side sometimes because they like to move on you. If you don't secure them right, they'll move and come off the trailer or flip the trunk up. The shotgun slinkies, like what Wolfman's talking about, I haven't actually seen somebody haul a double shotgun one yet, but I've seen the guys hauling the singles with them tarred, and those look like they're a motherfucker to secure. Just by the way they look, because you got to run an A chain on it, plus your securement chains, and then you got to run an A chain on it, and I think an X chain, and then you throw your straps over it with 2 lateral chains on the sides of it. But a double shotgun one, I ain't never seen one, so could be out there, I just ain't never seen it. I've seen the big long ones that are about I think about 20 feet long. Yeah, Wolfman, I don't know if we haul those like that anymore. I know, you know, TMC might have at one time, you know, because the 379s were light for, you know, what they had. I mean, I think the 379 weighed with a Benson trailer behind it was like 31,750. I think that's what mine weighed. And this one weighs 32,000 with a Benson behind it, full of fuel. And what I mean by Benson is we got two different types of trailers, two different make trailers that we pull for a flatbed. We pull a Benson and a Fontaine. The Fontaines are 48 foot with a 10-foot spread, 8.5 foot wide, 102 inches wide, my bad. But they got the rub rails built into it. The Benson is the older trailers that are anywhere between 102 inches wide, 96 wide, you know, or 96 inches wide, 48 foot long with a 10 foot spread on the axles. And those are a little bit heavier than the newer Fontaines. Just to clarify that for you guys. I don't know what they did differently on the Fontaines to make them lighter, but I like pulling a Fontaine because they look better. Being pulled behind the trucks because they got more lighting on them, and the rub rails on them, I like them a lot better because if you know how to secure a load to them, well, Kyle, go to the liquor store, man. What was he trying to say, you Warwick? I hear you, Wolfman. I like the Fontaine too. Just the fixed rub rail on it, the way it's built into a trailer, is so much better. The only pain in the rear part about the Fontaine is changing out the rear tail lights. And then that's about it, other than changing a light here and there, because not all the truck stops carry the lights that these Fontaines have on them. So, you know, if you got one that goes out, you typically up shit creek without a paddle. Yeah, I haven't been lucky enough to pull a 96, so I want to keep my fingers crossed that I don't. Well, why don't you do it, man? You're a man for the job. Give you some donations, man. Red Cross. Wait, what is the Red Cross over there, actually? Let me ask that. Is it the same thing as the Red Cross here in the United States? Okay. Well, why don't you dang sponsor? Come on, man. Ward Jones. Ward James. Ward Jones. I'm just messing with you, buddy. But, you know, get your name put on a t-shirt that says Ward Jones, the sponsor of Red Cross. Oh man. If you guys agree with me that I'm a little loose-nutted sometimes, comment yes in the comment section below. Or if y'all just think I'm politically incorrect, that would fit the bill just so perfectly for me. Who thinks I'm politically incorrect or a loose nut? Let's see the comments. On which one, Courtney? Oh, okay. Which one, Detroit? Alright, so Raw is War. Oh, no. Mr. Rusty, number 2. Hey, veteran, I already have a Class A. What would I have to go through if hired? Basically, you would come in, orientation. They take you down, get you a DOT physical done, do a drug test on you, make sure you can lift the tarps, stuff like that. Take you on a driving test and all that, and if you pass it all, they'll take you and put you through a little low securement class to make sure you get how TMC wants you to do it and everything like that. And then pretty much you go out with a trainer for like a week or two, just so that way they can make sure that you got, you know, you're good with what you know, and you know you're good with doing it to TMC standard, and you're good at driving, you're safe and all that stuff, and then they'll cut you loose and give you your truck. Courtney says both. Well, I love you too, honey. Your hotel and your meals at the training facility, I believe, are paid, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but I will find out for you guys on that, because I have never had anybody ask me that question, so I will find out about that. You just have to give me until Monday, and I'll find out, and I'll let you guys know. That's okay with you, Mr. Rusty? Alright. I don't know what just happened. I think somebody has a big CB in this truck stop, because it cut my live feed a little bit there. Yeah, Courtney, I know you love me. Wolfman goes, I've heard through the grapevine that they are paying now for experienced drivers through school now. Okay. Got a Class A in 2000, haven't drove since 2004. Yeah, they do pay you. Thanks for the info, $600 a week. Sounds like a winner. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if they would hire you. Since you haven't drove since 2004, they probably would want you to take like a refresher course or something like that before they brought you on, or they give you like a refresher course there at TMC terminal. So not 100% sure on that, But really don't know what to do other than ask. I'll just have to ask, and if you're interested in coming over here, Rusty, just let me know, and I can see what I can do to, talk to a couple recruiters or something like that, and see what, or the training department, and see what I can do to, give you the information that you would need. Do we got any more questions out there tonight? I'll do you a favor, Rusty. I'll call one of the guys that I know in the training department, and I'll get you the answer that you need. And and we'll talk about it. But Rusty, are you actually interested in coming over here to TMC? Hang on a minute, I'll put my dang phone holder back up here in a second. It fell when it went to if you live in the Cincinnati area, I know a load that you're gonna love. I know a load that you're gonna love to get every freaking time you go home for the weekend. If you're in Iowa, that is. You're gonna hate it. It's SSAB. All those loads, you can take them straight to the house because you'll roll north with them up into the Northeast. The best one goes to Connecticut. It pays $3,300. I think there's one that pays even better than that up there too. I have a buddy of mine, he's an owner op. He picked that load up today. He's got a white Volvo that's got, if you guys see him out there, he's in a white Volvo, and he's a pretty good old cat. If you guys have any questions for him, if y'all see him, he goes everywhere, and he's a good guy. If you guys got any questions about TMC, you can ask him. Just tell him that Veteran Trucker told y'all to ask him, and I'll give him a phone call and let him know who Veteran Trucker is first. Because he knows of my YouTube channel. He doesn't know what my YouTube channel is called. So it would be pretty interesting to see the look on his face when y'all say Veteran Trucker. Who the hell is Veteran Trucker? Oh yeah, TMC dominates I-75 because of Silver Grove over there. I mean, with you living so close to Silver Grove, if you deliver anywhere in Kentucky around your house, 9 times out of 10 you're going to Silver Grove. And I try and stay out of Silver Grove just because I don't like going there, because every time I go there I get live loaded, and with all the preloaded trailers there that we have, I never get lucky enough to get a freaking preloaded trailer. So it ends up taking me 4 hours to get loaded instead of an hour and a half to do a preloaded trailer. Yeah, they got day cab runs out of there too as well. The day cabs will be 388s or some of the older 379s that they still got some around. I know they still got a couple 379s that still run out of the Silver Grove down there, but they're mostly 388s now, day cabs. But with them, the one thing I'm kind of curious about is what they're going to do with the 388 day cabs as well, because with them pulling the over-the-road 388s out, I'm kind of curious if they're going to do that with those and order day cab 579s and whatnot. So that would be an interesting thing to see. If you want over-the-road, then you're going to be line haul. Okay, Rusty, do you know the divisions that TMC has? Okay, so for your first year first couple years here at TMC, you can do line haul. Now, typically they want you to do at least a year before you swap divisions. Okay, so you'll do a year or two, and then you can go over to hauling for boats on the boat division, which is pulling RGN trailers. But you have to have a 579 to be able to pull the RGN boat trailers. Okay, and then after you do that for a few years, or 6 months, however you want to do it, you can go over to the specialized division. Because at that point you would have experience pulling a RGN trailer. So what they'll do is they'll start you out on the John Deere division with one of their 13-speed model 579s or specialized division trucks, and then you'll pull step deck and flatbeds until you get a year in, and they'll work you into pulling RGMs, pulling seeders, cotton pickers, and stuff like that. So really good stuff. You got the choice of cents per mile here at TMC on line haul or percentage, which in most cases percentage pays more than cents per mile. Which you have an experience, I don't know what they're going to start you out at, because experienced drivers come here with started out at 27% of what they gross to the truck. So within 6 months you should be sitting anywhere between 29 and 32% if you run hard enough and you work hard enough for it. All right. Um, well, see, I'm doing line haul. I do just all flatbed. I pull 48s and 53-foot trailers. Um, I pull 53s whenever I go to John Deere. Occasionally, I'll get a 48 out of John Deere. But most of my running area is between Oklahoma, Texas, and Iowa. And then, alright, you have a good one there, mate. But most of the time, what I do is I'll spend about 3 weeks out away from home. I'll run everywhere. My fleet manager knows if the load pays good and I can get something decent coming out, and then get something really good paying good to run some more with, that's what I do. I chase the money throughout the whole East Coast and the Northeast for 3 weeks, and usually I stay on the money. And then what I'll do is after about 3 weeks of doing that, I'll go home, and then I'll run around the house for a couple weeks, go home for a couple weekends, get some good home time in, and then I'll come back out, run another 3 weeks, and then make some killer money, and then I'll go home consecutively for a couple weeks, then come back out and do it again. The longest I've stayed out over the road is 6.5 weeks. All right, I about went batshit crazy in the damn truck, due to the fact that for 2 weeks of those 6.5 weeks, I was trying to get home. So, just couldn't get home. The load just didn't work out. So I just, took the good with the bad, and but there. Okay, good deal, Detroit. I'll be looking for your phone call. If you want, give me a call sometime tomorrow or on Monday. Actually, Monday would work probably the best to give me a call. Give me a call sometime Monday if you ain't busy, and I'll sit down and talk with you and try and figure out a game plan after you get a date, so that way I can get up there and you can actually meet me face to face and actually sit down and talk to me. So it's actually nice to see that some of you guys are actually following through and coming here to TMC. I mean, TMC is a very great company to work for when you're learning how to drive a truck. They're a really good company, as far as, treating their company drivers good. I don't know far as, when you're an owner op, how they treat you. So that's the reason why I'm going to go, owner op, see what the change is, and see if you can make money here as an owner op and all that type of stuff. So, this is all a learning experience for me. So we're going to do here soon a Q&A session once I go owner op. What it was like to be a company driver and what it's like now as an owner op. I'm going to give it, 2 weeks after running as an owner op, and then, kind of, give you guys a rough idea of what it's like. So with that being said, y'all just watch out for that video. I'm going to do it with my buddy Raw as War. He's a TMC driver as well. We're going to actually do it in my living room in Oklahoma. We're going to do it where, like, we kind of got, both of us sitting side by side on my couch, and he's just sitting there talking to me casually. So be looking for that video too as well here in the next couple months. But yeah, Rusty, we haul a lot of stuff. Oh, race fan, the little one's doing real well. We haul a lot of sheetrock, shingles, steel. We really specialize a lot in the building industry of the housing market and the steel manufacturing industry. I've hauled odds and ends stuff here for the railroad, you know, little special loads here and there like cat stuff and all that. So I mean, if you really want a good basis of what type of freight you can look for to haul, that would be something that a recruiter could answer to you. I can tell you from experience of what all I've hauled. So, you know, there again, you know, there's so much information I can give you about TMC and everything that you can look forward to when you come over here, that it would be, you know, too long of a YouTube video to make. So it would probably be best for you to email me, and I give you my cell phone number, and one day when you're not busy, you just give me a call, and we sit down and actually talk. So if you want to get my email, after this video is over, leave a comment down there, and I'll post my email on there. But so that way you can get it and everything like that. So I got a little trick to giving you my email to where that nobody else, you know, spams me and stuff like that. So we'll do that. And but this I've been doing this live stream for probably roughly about an hour and a half now. So the first one died, don't know what happened to it. So I'm gonna jump off here and get ready to go to bed, guys. Remember, like and subscribe to my videos if y'all are new to the channel and stuff like that. We're always posting up new content and stuff like that every single day. Like I said, this is you know, more geared towards load securement and vlogging about my experience here at TMC. Hope you guys enjoy my videos and stuff like that. If you guys do, please post in the comment section below. Kind of, you know, let me know that what I'm doing here is well worth it for you guys. It's giving you guys the information and the stuff that you guys need to make good, informed